5 for both teams. First for the Warriors. Thomas is out there with Harden. We've got Big Smooth. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. Then it's Bird, and it's Hayes in at the 4. And looking at the Timberwolves, Robertson is out there with Tyreke Evans. They've got the prodigy. A big game for this young man making his NBA debut. Then there's Pippen, and it's Hibbert in at the 4 spot.
You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
And there's the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate.
Pippen kicks to Evans. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. And it's Golden State's ball. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Scott Brooks gave me a couple of minutes to catch up with him. They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert. And he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year. And now is one of the guys you have to account for, really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. Well, and for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs, last year their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, you know, a lot of those games were against Western teams. And if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive. That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points. I'll tell you what I love about him, his ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over him. He continues to finish at the basket.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
Here's Thomas, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, the Wolves were devastated by injuries last year, guys, but they still did all right up here in Minneapolis. 20-21 at home, not great, but considering the injuries, a pretty solid home record.
And back to Minnesota, they were a sneaky pick to get into the playoffs at the beginning of last year, but so much can change in the course of the season, Steve, namely injuries for the Timberwolves.
No doubt. Well, you know, Kevin Love going down, and that hurt them. Ricky Rubio in and out of the lineup. But there's no question when you look at the roster, some of the moves they made in the offseason, it's a pretty talented team.
He dishes it to Hayes. He feeds it to Harden. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That's his first foul. He kicks it to Harden. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Yao. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jackson and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
Brad Daugherty, he's checked in for Big Smooth. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, you know, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
Thomas passes to Harden, down low. Here's Bird, off the left rim and out. Timberwolves leading by 3. Robertson outside. Now the feed to Yao. That's good. Yao's got 6.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Harden kicks to Thomas. Back to Harden. Outside Thomas. Here's Harden on the wing. 4 on the clock. Fade. Warriors the rebound. Bird outside. He passes to Doherty. Golden State moving the ball around. Thomas kicks to Hayes. Knocks it loose. Evans left side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game.
Another season and another drop in the numbers from Tyreke Evans, including his minutes. But if you look at his percentages, it was the most efficient scoring of his career so far. A lot has been said about him slumping since his historic 25-5 rookie season, but fans should be encouraged by how he played.
Pass to Pippen. There's the triple. That drops.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Robertson against Thomas. Bird kicks to Harden. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Hibbert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And for Tyreke Evans, a player who's had the ball in his hands his whole life, it's had to, be a tough adjustment learning to play off the ball.
Yeah, I think that's been the big challenge. And he's not a great shooter, so players who are used to handling the ball and don't shoot particularly well, now all of a sudden it's a really big adjustment trying to figure out that new position.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Doherty dishes to Thomas. Pass to Hayes. Feeds to Bird. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Minnesota leading by 8. Robertson kicks to Evans. And there's the pass to Yao. Robertson right side. And there's the call on Easy Breezy. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Robertson drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong so far. Double-digit lead already.
Thomas passes to Bird. Kicks it to Doherty. Yao's there. Poked away and stolen by Yao. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Back to Robertson. Oh, good on the triple.
And that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
It's Harden with the drive. The putback, and Brad Doherty with the slam.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Has some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
Robertson dishes to Pippen. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Pippen's got 6.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You look at Harden's career, he was a gifted scorer at Arizona State, but with a slow start in his rookie season, and playing with 2 of the best players in the league in Oklahoma City, people seem to forget that he's always been a player who can light it up.
First free throw is good. And James Harden, the first ever draft pick by the Oklahoma City Thunder after the move from Seattle, certainly. To see him go so soon in his NBA career as he was reaching stardom had to be tough for fans, and we know, Clark, certainly for his team.
I agree wholeheartedly there, Kevin. And think of all the fans who wore fake beards on their faces, even buildings in OKC with beards adorning them. So Harden wasn't just a great player, his image was almost a mascot for the team as well.
Well, look at Steve, Clark. He's got the fake Harden beard on right now next to us. I mean, geez.
Beard the beard.
Thomas kicks to Bird. Lets it fly from 18. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The drive by Gabe. Here's Doherty. Lays it up and banks it in. Timberwolves leading by 9. Kidd kicks to Kirilenko. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
Jones checked in for the Warriors. Turkoglu comes in for Larry Bird. Timeout called the Warriors. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Kidd passes to Harper. Back to Kidd. Harris outside. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. The dish to Hamilton. And that one's good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. There's the pick. Kidd against Johnson. Shot from 12. And again, it's Minnesota converted.
Doing a great job here, able to create some second chance points with their extra effort and hustle.
Back to Turkoglu. Hamilton with a screen on Kirilenko. Gay gets a screen from Jones. Gay dishes to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Harper. Kidd with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Outside Kidd. Dishes it to Harper. Poke loose. Kidd. That one a little long. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Clark, you brought up second chance points earlier. It's probably the biggest reason for the lead here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. Anytime you can get those second chance opportunities, I mean, it gives your offense such an injection. I mean, you run good offense, you miss the shot, boom, you come up with the offensive rebound, and you still get 2 points.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Harper kicks to Harris. Back to Harper. Tries a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Open shot. Johnson cans the 12-footer. Johnson's got his first points in this one. Timberwolves shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. He feeds it to Harper. With a floater. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Jones. Hamilton, the pass to Turkoglu. He's guarded by Harper.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
The Warriors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Well, they were very pleased with their free throw numbers a year ago. They knocked down about 79% from the stripe as a team.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And it's Johnson penetrating. The kick out to Dang. Back to Johnson. From 15 feet away. That's good. Johnson's got his second basket of the game. Minnesota leading by 7. Outside Kidd. The kick out to Harper. Back to Kidd. The 19-foot shot. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Offense, the order of the day is the first quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Britt. Doris, over to you.
Hey, guys. Roy Hibbert, the 17th overall pick back in 2008. But there were concerns about him, that he was too slow, not athletic enough. Hibbert said, people said I wouldn't be in the NBA. People said I wouldn't be a starting center. I just proved people wrong, and hopefully I'll be the best when it's all said and done. The best? He added, quote, I will be the best center in the league one day. With his remarkable improvement thus far, he's not far off.
Well, you combine that size and that will to dominate. He's become a big factor. Great stuff, Doris. Thanks.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am. One of the things that really jumps out at you about the Timberwolves last year is how well they got to the foul line. Everybody on the roster is pretty good and clever at using ball fakes to draw fouls and get themselves to the free throw line, and it makes it very frustrating when you're defending a team like that.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Dang dishes to Turkoglu. Shoots the 3. Shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And taken away by Johnson. Right side Thomas. Lots of room. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Thomas got 6.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Well, Clark, you said it. They were very good at drawing fouls. They were also very good at avoiding fouls. Steve, defensively.
Yeah, very disciplined defensively. The end result, the third best in the NBA in free throw differential. And for a team that struggled shooting the ball from long range, those extra points came in handy.
Harris misses.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Turkoglu kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Thomas. Leads him in there. Pocket 6. Kidd against Johnson. Deflected. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Dang passes to Johnson. That is good. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Outside Harper. Back to Kidd. Lets it go from the wing. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, you know, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Here's Robertson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
The Warriors were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since the We Believe season in 07 when they knocked off the Dallas Mavericks as an 8 seed. They didn't finish above 500 on the road, but still were much better than previous years, which allowed them to get to the playoffs.
Both free throws good from Robertson. Well, back to that Warrior road record that Clark was talking about, 19 and 22, as you said. But I remember an early road trip that, had them go 6 and 1. Really helped them start to believe in themselves. Steve was a team last season.
Yeah, that included that buzzer-beating win against Miami on Draymond Green's shot. And I think that's when this group really realized that they could make some noise and possibly be a playoff team.
Thomas with the ball. 8 points for him. Hayes with the screen for Thomas. On the wing, Harden. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Dang. He kicks to Carroll. And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Shot denied. Warriors trail by 5. Harden dishes to Thomas. The feed to Hayes. And it's blocked. Evans goes in. And yes, sir, that one drops. Evans has got 6. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
You look at Tyreke Evans, and he has the physical tools to excel at all facets of the game, but one habit that he can get into which holds him back is that sometimes he can get caught watching the play instead of being part of it.
On the wing, Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing. Now Thomas. Thomas off a pick from Carroll. Thomas goes in. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. And for Evans, so used to playing Steve with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, but the best slashers also can make those dive cuts without the ball on the weak side. And I think that's where Evans can possibly find some easy points playing that position.
For Minnesota, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Well, last year, collectively, I mean, this team shot 74% from the free throw line. Pretty low number.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Brad Daugherty, he's checked in for Golden State. Pass to Harden. Feeds to Thomas. Back to Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Passes it to Pippen. Kicks to Evans. Robertson outside. Pass to Pippen. Back to Robertson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Bird against Pippen. The 19-footer is on the money. Pippen's got 8 points. Warriors trail by 11. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Timeout called the Warriors.
He just is not happy with how his team is executed. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
Here's Thomas. He's got 8. Bird outside. Shot to end this cold run. Drained for 2 points. Bird's got his second bucket.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Yao with a screen on Thomas. Robertson kicks to Yao. Nice D from Hayes.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Free throw good. Bird.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Robertson drives in. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Robertson's got 8 points.
I'll tell you what, since the end of the first quarter, he has really come alive.
Thomas passes to Hayes. And the powerful one-handed slam. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Robertson kicks to Evans. It's Pippen on the wing. Back to Evans. He tries for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. Thomas kicks to Daugherty. Harden. Evans is there. Tries from 16. Harden can't hit.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Robertson can't get it to go. Harden dishes to Daugherty. Thomas passes to Doherty. Bird. He passes it to Harden. 6 to shoot. A fader. And that one's good. Harden's got 8. So it's the Timberwolves now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Robertson drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Harden sets the pick for Thomas. Double team on Thomas. The pass to Harden. Back to Thomas. Up again. And Brad Doherty with the slam.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
Man, don't take any risks. Just put that ball back in the hoop.
Johnson with a screen on Thomas. Pippen for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Doherty's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thomas off a pick from Hayes. Thomas goes in.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
And the Warriors making a change here. Gay's checked in. Lays out. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Robertson up top. He's guarded by Thomas. Thomas against Robertson. Robertson is doubled. For 3, Pippen. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Pippen's got 11 points.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointer. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
The dish to Bird. Guarded by Pippen. Kicks it out to Harden. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Gets the bucket. 13 points in the game.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Outside Thomas. Bird, guarded by Pippen. Bird kicks to Thomas. Dishes to Harden. Here's the teardrop. 3 on 3. Robertson passed it to Yao, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Thomas dishes to Bird. Evans against Harden. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Robertson outside. Here's Yao. 5 on the clock. Hayes with the steal. Thomas goes in. Gay kicks to Thomas. Gets it to go.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. His teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Andre Kirilenko is checked in for the Warriors. Robertson outside. He feeds it to Pippen. Back to Robertson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Checking out the game Oscar Robertson is having. 10 points and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. I mean, he could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hibbert's checked in. Both free throws good from Robertson.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Gay sets the pick for Harden. And he's good on the 3 ball. Harden's got 11 points.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
Pippen kicks to Evans. He dishes it to Hibbert. Good work defensively by Jones.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Thomas. Jones with the screen on Evans. The three from Harden. Another miss by Harden. Now here's Pippen. He's got 13 from 15 feet away. Evans' shot is good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
That'll do it for the first half. Timberwolves lead by 14. And we'll be back for...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. Damon Bruce here. It's time to review all the goings-on from half number one. Out at Target Center, the Timberwolves are ahead against Golden State. Tremendous defensive effort out there. They're challenging every shot and sending them into the third row. For Scottie Pippen, things are certainly going his way against the Warriors. 13 points, and he's also made plays for others, showing his court vision definitively in this one. It's been a disappointment, though, for the Warriors so far. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. The first half, a productive one for Zeke. After two, he's got 10 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. And back we go to Minnesota. Thanks so much for being with us.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What can you say? Scottie Pippen, an impressive effort here today.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Timberwolves leading by 11. He kicks it to Robertson. Back to Pippen. The feed now to Robertson. Picked by Yao. The high post shot. And again, it's Minnesota.
Nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Harden against Evans. Harden gets a screen from Hayes to the paint. Terrific design on the pick foot, and he lays it in.
Well, James Harden, clearly one of the most potent offensive threats in the game. Can do it all. Pass, shoot with range, get to the rim. He led the league in free throw attempts last season with over 10 a game.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Robertson kicks to Yao, defended by Carroll. Shot from 12, and that one's good. Yao's got 10. And Clark, you mentioned Harden, great at drawing fouls. He stays low, he holds the ball low, and when he brings it up, if the defender reaches, he just guides his arms up under theirs to draw the contact. It's a very clever move.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of players over the years do it. Kevin Durant has done it. Tim Duncan before that. Going way back, Sam Perkins used to make that move. It's really a tricky play, and it's tough to guard, but when you perfect it offensively, it's really a weapon.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Pass to Robertson. Now Yao inside.
Talk about a terrific game for the prodigy. 10 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
You got this, baby, yeah!
And that one falls for Yao. Both free throws good from Yao. Warriors trail by 12. Outside Thomas. Feeds it to Hayes. Passes it to Carroll. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Here's Harden. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the first one drops. Harden hits them both.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Outside Pippen. Kicks to Evans. Back to Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Pippen's got 15 points. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Thomas. Pass to Hayes. There's the dish to Bird. He's against Hibbert. Fades and shoots. A nice shot by Bird. 11 points in the game.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that three from the corner.
Yeah.
Hibbert, the pass to Robertson. Pippen dishes to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Pippen. He's feeling it. Yeah. Cleans up the mess with the savage put-back flush.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
And stolen by Hibbert. Here's Evans. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Thomas kicks to Hayes. Here's Carroll. He's covered by Young.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Thomas kicks to Hayes. Tries it from 9. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now the pass to Robertson. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 16. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Backing down is Dang. Inside, here's Carroll. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Carroll's got 8 points. Timberwolves leading by 15. Kidd kicks to Robertson. Good in the assist to Kidd.
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Johnson outside. He passes to Hayes. Got a piece of it. Lets it go from 11. Outside Pippen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Looking at the game Pippen has been having, 15 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And their mid-range shooting continues to be accurate.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Larry Bird's checked in for the Warriors. Thomas comes in for James Harden. So he can't get either to fall. Warriors trail by 17. Dang passes to Carey. Stolen by Pippen. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Pippen's got 17 now.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Bird right side. Back to Johnson. A stupendous finish in traffic. He's got 8. Timberwolves leading by 17. Robertson kicks to Kidd. Johnson on him. Back to Robertson. There is a screen on Thomas. Dishes it to Kidd. Shot clock at 5. Right side Kidd. And again it's Minnesota.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Thomas kicks to Dang. With his first shot attempt. Rebounded by the Prophet. The Prophet's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
It's a real alley-oop that time, Parker.
The pass, Clark, catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
And the basket good. Minnesota with the ball.
Well, Luol Deng, originally from South Sudan, his family moved to London when he was a teen, and then for him, on to the United States, a worldly player for sure, and he's been involved in a lot of causes, both here in the U.S. and internationally. Well, how about Jason Kidd in this one? He's got 11 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Clark. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
Both free throws good from Kidd. And going back to Dang, so active off the court, helping Sudanese refugees. Basketball Without Borders. Numerous charities. He says his parents instilled him with that kind of thoughtfulness.
Yeah, and he's also championed a lot of causes in the UK, campaigning to maintain funding for the British national team. Dang is passionate, both on and off the court. You just love his approach to the game and to life, Kevin.
Good point.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Harris kicks to Evans. The fadeaway. That's good. Evans has got 15 points. Warriors trail by 20. Hayes with the screen for Johnson. Shoots off the screen. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's Kidd. It's hauled in by Bird. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Thomas dishes to Dang. And stolen by Hibbert. Evans goes in. Hibbert in the high post. And here's Kidd from the arc. Again, Kidd missing. The Warriors shooting almost 60% from the field here in the 3rd. They are really feeling it. Backing him down, Thomas. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. James Harden. He's checked in for Dennis Johnson. Thomas goes in, and there's the rejection. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Robertson passes to Kidd. That's good. Kidd's got 9 points in the quarter.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Warriors trail by 20. Thomas with the ball, picked up by Robertson. Harden kicks to Bird. Backing in. And that one goes long. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kidd attacking Evans. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Jason Kidd. Warriors shooting reasonably well, 45%. Thomas dishes to Hayes. Dang. He feeds it to Harden. Back to Dang. Pocket 6. Harden gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 19 points.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Robertson left side. Here's Hibbert, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Warriors making a change here. Carroll's checked in. Warriors trail by 19. Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Hayes. Backs in. Looking to end his cold spell. No luck. Excellent D from the Prophet.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you competed when you do that work inside.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Here's Bird. Great D that time from Hibbert. Got it up. Misses the shot. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Minnesota on top, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Now here's Robertson. And it's sent back by Thomas. It's Harden with the drive. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Timberwolves leading by 18. Robertson drives in. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And that's not all there is to say about him, Steve. I mean, he also is a master of the pick and roll. Get the ball in his hands and set a screen for him, and there will be an easy bucket after it.
Here's Thomas. Harden outside. Wide open look. And that one hits back iron.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point. Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Andre Kirilenko is checked in for Roy Hibbert. Thomas kicks to Carroll. Harden from deep. But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Kidd kicks to Robertson. Gets it to go. Robertson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort, and that ball has gone inside into the post. They've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Pippen, the pass to Kidd. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Minnesota making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Prophet, and Tyreke Evans is subbed in for Jason Kidd. Here is Robertson. Outside Pippen. Shot off the screen. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Pippen's got 21.
Impressive play there. They have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Good.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Robertson right side. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got it good there.
And he makes the first. Easy breezy's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Robertson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now Thomas. There's the feed to Harden. Gay, a screen on Evans. Carroll kicks to Thomas. Passes to Hayes. Six to shoot. Knocked loose. Stolen by Evans. Now running up the court. Evans trying to push it up. Kirilenko. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Robertson drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Robertson's got 29 in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Harden kicks to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Gives him the lead pass. It's blocked. Outside Kirilenko. Robertson. He's guarded by Thomas. Robertson dishes to Kirilenko. The Prophet back to Kirilenko. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Hibbert. Banked in off the glass. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Thomas passes to Hayes. Golden State moving the ball around. Thomas kicks to Gay. Carroll. Pass to Harden. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Harden's got 8 points here in this quarter. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Kirilenko kicks to Evans. Inside to Hibbert. Shot from the low block. And it's blocked by Hayes. And he recovers it. Kirilenko against Gay. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Carroll's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Harden kicks to Thomas. Rudy Gay on the way. Feeds it to Hayes. Outside Thomas. On deep. And Hibbert with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great deep. And the Warriors with some changes. Brad Daugherty, he's checked in for Big Smooth. Jones comes in for Easy Breezy. And Ito Turkoglu is subbed in for Rudy Gay. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. He kicks to Johnson. Outside Kidd. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kidd. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Hamilton dishes to Johnson. Jones, he's guarded by Harper. Shot from 12. And he gets the jumper to drop. Minnesota shooting about 59% from the floor. Offensively, they've been running without a hitch.
Frustration foul there. You've got to maintain your composure.
Yeah, he lost his cool there, Steve. I mean, you can understand it, but you can't excuse it.
Kidd passes to Harper. And the pass to the Prophet. 5 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Turkoglu kicks to Doherty. Outside, Jones. The dish now to Johnson. He feeds it to Hamilton. Charity stripe shot. Great G that time from Harper. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Outside Kirilenko. He passes to the Prophet. Outside Kidd. Left side Kidd. Misses and the dry spell continues. The Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it. Well, Hedo Turkoglu is in the final season of his contract, and last season endured a suspension for performance-enhancing substances and really never found any kind of rhythm in his season. We'll see if he's able to bounce back this year.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And for the Warriors, their shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Hayes with the screen for Thomas. To the inside. Stolen by Evans. Evans right side. Kicks it to Robertson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Well, Clark, you mentioned the positive test for Turkoglu. The league now implementing tougher testing measures for the players.
Yeah, incorporating blood testing. There's been a feeling that it was a bigger issue in other sports and that NBA players weren't using performance enhancers. I think that's generally the case, but you might as well have a system in place to assure that that is right.
Doherty with the bucket.
Well, this is what happens when he gets on a roll. You are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him.
Outside Harper. Robertson dishes to Harper. Misses the wing J. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Turkoglu, he's guarded by Harper. Turkoglu gets the screen from Dang. Here's Johnson. Can't get it to go. Great defense that time from Kirilenko. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Jason Kidd's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Harper against Hamilton. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And you know, at the end of the day, Steve, you just have to respect his overall defensive acumen. I mean, it's not just one thing he does well at that end. He knows how to guard from A to Z.
And the basket by Turkoglu.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Harris passes to Kirilenko. Just 4 to shoot. Can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Hamilton, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's good from Hamilton. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Harper against Hamilton. And here is Harper. Let's go. Another miss by Harper.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Hamilton against Kirilenko. Deng kicks to Johnson. Dishes to Turkoglu. Rocket 6. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Outside Harper. It's Kidd with the drive. And it's good.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Turkoglu dishes to Doherty. Hamilton. Again, Golden State.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Kidd with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Harper the pass to Harris. And he finishes nicely on the lane.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Johnson kicks to Turkoglu. Doherty. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Fans don't like that call one bit.
Well, the officials got an earful as a result.
Kidd with it. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here.
To let niggas know that if you fuck with big and heavy, I get up in that ass like a wedgie.